What's up, live? We is in the building, baby. When I say we in the building, honey, it's our truck. We in the building. You got our TV. I gotta wipe the thing off, but we got our TV. I just cut the air fryer off. We get that big box fan for these big old bodies. You hear me? But we got this TikTok. Well, not a TikTok, but we got that Chipotle bowl challenge that everybody doing. And let me show y'all what I done. Let me show y'all what I done, honey. So we got the veggie bowls from Chipotle. Sitting back here. That's your cars. That's mine. She got guacamole in hers. I don't. We got the steak. I done cut up some thin ribeye steak. Can y'all see it? Got us some ribeye steak. Let me cut this light on. See if I need a little bit more light. Got that ribeye steak cooked. And they really thin. And I already washed my hands, y'all. This is good. Y'all see how pink that is, though? So it's not that well done. And then I just cooked this salmon. We got a little piece at the end, but baby, Chipotle. Got the lime chips right there. Got our Gatorade and stuff. Baby, it's going down. It's going down. That's what we're doing on this Sunday. We is in Tennessee. And I want to say thank you guys for the ones that are sharing our posts. For the friends and family. I can't say all of them. But for the friends that are on our page and are being a team player and sharing, you know, and not being one of the ones that's asking. I thought y'all was supposed to blow up, but they ain't even share our posts. They ain't even liked it or commented on anything. But they want to be in the business. Y'all thought we were going to be famous, but baby, we can't do nothing if y'all don't support us. We seen that video the other day. I'm about to cut this off. We seen that video the other day when folks was like, they asked this lady, they said, why y'all ain't blown up yet? You posting all that content. Why you ain't blown up yet? Baby, we ain't blown up because y'all ain't supporting us. Honey, we gonna get there. But that's what the lady said. That's why I ain't blew up, because y'all asking me all these questions. But be the main ones, the ones that's asking the questions, be the main ones that don't even want to support you. Don't even want to like your video. They want to look at your video. They don't even want to like it, and it's free. It's free to put a little heart on there. It's free to comment back. And I know the stuff we posted, honey. I know it's motivational, but you know what? God also told me today to stop, Jen. Stop expecting these people to support you. I'm going to send you. Oh, I'm finna do that. But I'm going to send you. Now I'm going to put my top on there. I'm going to send you the Kingdom Connects. I'm going to send you them Kingdom Connects. That's why we at Pilot. He said, I'm going to send them to you. He said, keep doing what you're doing. They coming. They coming. Keep doing what you're doing. They coming. The ones that are supposed to be there, they're going to be there. And guess what? Make room for new. It's okay to have new friends. It's okay to have new family. Folks be like, what? New family? Yes. It's okay to have new family. It's okay not to fit in your circle. Honey, it's okay, but that's what we got going on today, y'all. We got them Chipotle bowls about to pop off. Me and Shakar is chilling. We're going to be on here for maybe one more hour. And then we finna get back here and mukbang them Chipotle bowls. And I got that ribeyes, them thin cooked ribeyes. What we did was we went to Chipotle and we got all veggies on our bowl. We got double rice, beans, we got the vegetables, we got all the toppings. But we didn't get any meat. Because we had seen a video that motivated us. And we copied them, so it's nothing wrong with people copying. Because guess what? There's nothing wrong with setting trends and people following you. There's nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with supporting other people's ideas. So the girl had cooked her a hymen. I'm talking about a hymen. The girl had cooked her a salmon, a honey salmon. And she said all she did was do the same thing we did at Chipotle with the bowls. But she cooked her salmon at home in the air fryer. So we did our salmon in the air fryer. I didn't do honey. What I did was garlic butter, and I got this this seasoning called, what's it called, baby? What is it called?
I'm hooked or something.
I'm hooked on fish.
No.
No. Let me get it. It's called. Let me get it. It's called. I'm so hooked. And if y'all have not tried this, let me set this trend. Try it. Put it on your salmon. Put your little butter in the bottom of the pan. If you like garlic butter, put your little butter on there. All you need is this seasoning. You don't need any other seasoning. If you put anything else on there, you're gonna make it salty or you're gonna make it icky. Okay, icky. Don't try it. But we did that, and I told Shakara, well, you know, I like to get double meat while I can eat. So I told her, I said, baby, I'm gonna throw us a few ribeyes in that thing. And she was like, ribeye? I'm like, yeah, we got them thin cut. Because before one can make it in my bowl, I promise you, me and Shakara been done ate it before we can put it in the bowl. Because my steaks, I don't know if anybody done had my steaks. My steaks is so good. They so good. They so seasoned. This is my season bowl. This is my season drawer. Honey, we just gonna let that plug do it. You get up and do the plug back. Honey, I'm the plug, honey. But anyway, we just want to say, this Sunday has been eye-opening. Honey, we had went to Goodwill earlier, and we was going to buy this blanket from Goodwill, right? And let me tell you what the lady did. She kept putting the blanket on the floor. And it was a pretty blanket that we had went and got. But let me tell you how God is working on my anger. Because normally I would have flipped out. I'm buying a product from you, and she kept on doing it like this on the floor. And I had whispered to Shakara, I kept saying, baby, she putting the blanket on the floor. Not that we weren't going to wash it, but it was just a simple principle. The way she would put it on the floor, I was like, I'm not finna get that. And then, so I'm whispering to Shakara, you don't see her putting that blanket on the floor? She had did it like several times, looking for the tag. My thing was, it was a buggy back there by the cash register. So all you had to do was put the little blanket up there and look on the edge until you found the ticket. She had done folded after she done flagged it on the floor several times. She put it on the counter. I'm getting up kind of angry with Shakara at first because I'm whispering to Shakara so I won't get mad. I was like, baby, you don't see her putting it on the floor. That's how I'm whispering to her. And Shakara ain't responding. So I'm like, now damn well Shakara hear me talking to her. But she ain't responding. Like, I want her to respond, but she didn't respond like that because she know if she had said any inkling of anything, I would have went go. I would have went go on that. Baby, that lady put that blanket up there, and it was so dirty. By the time she had put it on there, Shakara, what you say to that lady? What you say to her?
I said, no, you done ruined it now. I don't want it.
Yeah, I said, look at that, classy. But my baby we had to walk up out of there. And what made me so mad, we had to search through them blankets, y'all. And we wanted that particular blanket. And it wasn't that we couldn't go to a newer store to get a blanket. It was because we sit at Goodwill right there. And no matter how much that God blessed me with, baby, I love a bargain. You hear me? We ain't too good for a bargain. And anything that we buy that's already been used, whether we go to a yard sale or any kind of consignment shop or anything like that, baby, we pray over it, we wash it, and we put God's blessing on there. But Shakara had told that lady, she said, baby, you had to ruin that. We don't even want it. So we walked out without the blanket, honey. We'll just deal with the blanket we got. And now I'm going to go to the store because if it happens again where I done took my time to pick out something and you done put my stuff on the floor. And my thing is customer service. Ain't no way in the world if she was buying something that she would want her stuff on the floor. And she kept throwing the blanket on the floor. But anyway, long story short, what I wanted to share was God has been working on my little anger. He has. God has been working on my little anger, y'all. I don't know if y'all know it, but God has been working on me. And so I didn't nut up like I wanted to. I didn't even get upset about it. We just politely walked about the store. So I wanted to share that with y'all because God is working on me. He is. And another thing, stop. I want people to know, stop with being negative and thinking that God is going to be positive in your life. You know how people like to talk about folks in a negative manner. I used to be one of them people. So I'm pointing at my own self. But I've learned in my journey of growing with God that God don't like them kind of people. God don't like people like that. You're going to change, you're going to repent from your old sins. But talking about other people and wanting to get giggles and stuff like that by putting somebody else down, God's not going to bless that, baby. And God ain't going to bless anything you got going on if that's your character that you put out there. Because the first thing God going to say is, what that heart do? God going to want to know what your heart is like. You understand what I'm saying? And talking about people or putting people down because their outfit might not be what you might not wear, or you know, anything. It could be anything, and their hairline might be receding, the wig might be hanging out. That might be all them folk can afford. You know, and the old me would have been jumped on board and be, you know, liking your post and things like that. But I can't be connected to that.
Oh, Jennifer.
What?
Oh, wait, look at this. Oh, look at this spider. Oh my God.
Where's that?
So, oh my God.
Where's it at,
Oh
Shakara?
my freaking God.
Is it in the truck?
No, but it's right here. Oh my God.
But do something with it.
Oh my God.
What you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna take a picture of it for one.
How big is it?
Oh my God.
Do I need to rain on it?
Oh my God. Hell no.
But no, let me get back to that, y'all.
Sorry. Yes. Continue.
Where is that?
It is huge.
Close your window.
Oh my God. How am I gonna get that over here?
You gonna have to flick that off there.
There's no way that I'm about to flick that big old
Get
spider
your
off there. Do you see that?
Yeah, you need to flick that off.
Oh my
there.
God.
Well, you gonna leave your window
I've been getting in and
closed.
out.
Well, how big is it?
Come and look.
Y'all, but anyway, let me get off of this Facebook.
No, just continue.
But I
I'm
want
sorry.
y'all to understand that God ain't gonna bless
Oh.
anything
Oh my God.
that comes with negative criticism. Corrective criticism is something different than negative criticism. You sitting there putting people down to make yourself look better, or for you to crack a joke on them so you can get following, or you can, I don't know, make other people look at them, and you know, you looking down on their flaws to make you feel better about your own flaws. Because the word says, take the plank out of your own eye before you start pointing fingers at somebody else's.
Yeah.
We all are in a glass house here, y'all. Hell, folk were talking about my shirt, and because it got holes in it. But baby, I'm a truck driver now, and I'm on a budget when it comes to me being behind this wheel. But when I step up out this truck, it's a whole different ball figure, baby. I'm at 6 figures, and that's not being an eagle or pride. That's for the God. This ain't all I got. But if it was all I got, and somebody want to get in here and talk about me to make themselves feel better, I mean, that's just sad. It's sad. So God want to know what your heart is like this season for real. And if you ain't taken the thought before you open your mouth on how your comment is gonna make this other person feel, then take heed to it now. Cause maybe this is God planting the seed for you to take acknowledgement. To stop talking about folks. Like you ain't got your intellect ain't got nothing else to talk about besides putting down somebody else or being negative or being malicious in order for you to get likes and following. Your intellect ain't elevated to that much. And I'm not talking about you, I'm trying to figure it out. Or is that the only way you think you can get attention, is to crack giggles and point fingers at somebody's shortcoming? Take heed to that. And if y'all haven't took heed to it, then maybe next time before you fix your mouth talking about somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe you'll take in consideration that might be all they have. They might be going through a lot more than what you're going through. This might be their storm season while you winning. And they doing the best that they can do with what they got. You get what I'm saying? And your little comment or your little slide jokes or your little post are bullying somebody because you want kicks and giggles. Might be the main thing that might break them. Think about that. But that's all. I'm going to be back on here in a minute, y'all.